Absolutely. On a whirlwind tour home from Washington, D.C., Senator Bill Cassidy in the studio with this morning. He just came from the North Shore. Yeah, this is your Baton Rouge time and then on to Shreveport. Welcome back. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Good to be home. Wonderful to be home.
Yeah, no kidding. We didn't kind of line up the weather just perfect for you, but we'll get through it. By this afternoon, you'll be fine. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on in D.C. Actually, a bipartisan a bill introduced by you, backed by you, talking about health care transparency issues. Look, I got 3 kids myself. I never know what the price is going to be any given day. What is this bill truly aimed at?
We are aimed at you knowing the price of a test or whatever the doctor orders before you get it done, not get the bill 6 months later. Making it like buying jeans. Oh, I have some combination of cost and convenience and quality. I'm going to go here, not there. And it makes a difference. There's an article on NOLA.com a few months ago. A woman got her blood drawn. It was $324. She found out later she could have gone down the street and gotten it for $30. Now, that is common. There was a urine drug screen, some baby, maybe a pre-employment physical, out of Houston. She got billed $17,000. Insurance paid $150 or something like that. So we need to make this so the patient has the power of price so that she knows what it's going to cost. It'll lower costs. It'll help people save money.
And through pushing this legislation, I can imagine you are hoping, you're encouraging people to shop around, to look, to really educate themselves because they may not know about that much cheaper option.
So, Lauren, once it starts happening, it starts happening. So 10 years ago, LASIK surgery was more expensive than it is now, but the quality is better now. And you can see on the billboard, LASIK surgery, $324 per eye, a little bit more for astigmatism. Because people know they're competing on price and quality, the customer, the patient, is informed. If I speak about this at a town hall meeting, everybody's head's nodding.
Yeah.
They like this.
Yeah.
And it's a way to begin transferring power from the providers to the patient, and the patient should have the power.
With your medical background, I can imagine, I mean, it already has some support from both sides of the aisle,
yes.
So that is good.
Bipartisan indeed. With this bill, obviously it's about transparency. Is there a point that you see? Free market is one thing, but this is about letting folks know what's going on. Is there a way that we can actually help stamp down some of the ridiculously high prices? You talk about that 17 grand. This will let them know it's out there. How do we stop it from being out there?
Hey, that's what, you don't buy blue jeans for $17,000.
No, you don't. Right.
Because you know the price. I'm not going to pay $17,000.
That's how you stop it.
That's
we stop going.
Stop it. Totally.
Gotcha.
We only have a little bit of time left, but the opioid epidemic, huge, and you're also leading the fight to put a stop to abuse nationwide and here in Louisiana. What's being done in Washington to help this?
Yeah, so we have several things being done, but it still requires states and local governments to do their job too. But there are 2 different sets of grant programs, some directly to the agencies, some to the state, which then distributes the money. We have, in the latest legislation, we want to look at the programs out there, which ones work, which ones maybe don't work, or just taking taxpayer dollars but not doing much else. We're also trying to stop the supply. Doctors are writing less opioids, but there's more illegal drugs coming from Mexico. We're trying to stop that supply of illegal drugs as well, kind of an all-front basis. But there's a guy who was in Baton Rouge and now in Lafayette who sent me a letter about his son. And whenever I'm in a hearing, I tend to read a portion of it, and it always makes me cry because he lost his 17-year-old. And there's no treatment available for him. And so it's also about getting treatment available for adolescents who right now there is not enough treatment for them. And then when they come out of treatment, keeping them away from their suppliers who want to keep them hooked. They don't want them clean. So what do we do about that? We're trying to address it all.
You've been in the business a long time, from crack to meth to you ever seen anything like the damage done by opioids? You ever seen anything like it?
If you look at the body count, it's incredible.
Yeah, you can't compare it.
Yeah, it really is, and it's just cutting across. St. Tammany, very wealthy parish, has probably one of the highest death rates on a per capita basis from opioids. Wow. So it's everybody.
It is everybody.
Well, Senator Bill Cassidy, thank you so much for being with us today, discussing a number of issues that affect all of our families.
Absolutely
so
right.
Appreciate it very much.
Good to have you back in town.
Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Matt.